Good morning. We are going to discuss a significant shift in training taking place within the U.S. Marine Corps in the Indo-Pacific, specifically within the 3 Marine Expeditionary Force stationed in Okinawa, Japan. This is a deliberate and broad effort to make drone operation a common skill across the entire force, moving it far beyond just specialized reconnaissance units. The impetus for this change is clear. The current lessons emerging from the battlefield in Ukraine and the evolving concepts of the People's Liberation Army. Both demonstrate that small, unmanned aerial systems or sUAS and effective counter-drone measures are now critically important in the opening minutes of any modern engagement. They determine which side first gains accurate, battlefield situational awareness. Recently, Marines from the 3D Reconnaissance Battalion and the 5th Air Naval Gunfire Liaison Company conducted a key training event on Camp Courtney, Okinawa. The focus was the operation of the Skydio X2D drone. What makes this training exceptional is the presence of Marines from non-traditional roles, such as automotive maintenance technicians and supply administration clerks, all learning to launch, recover, and operate the Skydio system. This perfectly illustrates 3 MEF's deliberate shift. They are treating every single Marine as a potential drone operator, irrespective of their military occupational specialty. Instead of keeping sUAS skills confined to reconnaissance platoons, 3 MEF is pushing this capability into logistics, fire support, and command and control cells. This ensures that any small team, operating on its own, can generate its own close-range intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or ISR, picture. The Skydio X2D itself is a quadcopter-type small UAS designed for unit-level ISR, featuring a rugged airframe and combining electro-optical and infrared sensors. The variant used by the Marines boasts a range of roughly 3.5 miles and a digital zoom capability up to 16x, allowing them to identify distant targets or remaining undercover. During the training repetitions, Marines practice complex skills, manual flight, automated flight path programming, and rapid handoffs between operators, all while strictly adhering to safety and positive control protocols. Building this muscle memory is essential for them to smoothly integrate live video feeds into critical tasks like fire support requests, route planning, and force protection. This course is part of a much broader pattern across 3 MEF, where sUAS are now integrated into artillery and intelligence units during exercises like Kaiju Rain, where they provide digital eyes on target for naval and artillery gunfire. By standardizing the training and using a common drone family, they are building a shared playbook that seamlessly blends organic ISR with precision targeting and counter-drone awareness. At the doctrinal level, this mirrors the Marine Corps' overarching force design and expeditionary advanced base operations concepts. These concepts anticipate small, dispersed units operating inside an adversary's weapons engagement zone. In this environment, the small UAS provides the critical first layer of sensing. Simultaneously, counter-sUAS procedures are essential to protect these same units from hostile quadcopters and loitering munitions. This focus also directly confronts the Chinese military's emphasis on intelligentized warfare, a future battlefield dominated by AI-enabled, unmanned, and network systems. Drone literacy is quickly becoming a basic requirement for Marines in a Western Pacific. By repeatedly conducting these extensive courses, 3 MEF is effectively turning Okinawa into a practical laboratory for integrating drone and counter-drone capabilities in a contested maritime environment. The overall objective is to institutionalize the development, integration, and employment of counter-sUAS capabilities to support a free and open Indo-Pacific. Each iteration of this training gathers vital data on tactics, communication procedures, and deconfliction within a dense electromagnetic and airspace environment. This knowledge is then rapidly recycled into refined tactics, techniques, and procedures for future contingencies. In conclusion, by shifting small drones from a niche capability to a standard tool for every Marine, 3 MEF is fundamentally reshaping how its forces will operate during the critical opening minutes of any Indo-Pacific crisis. The training seen on Camp Courtney, with logistics and support Marines learning the same drone skills as reconnaissance specialists, confirms this shift is fully underway. As sUAS and counter-UAS measures increasingly prove decisive globally, Okinawa's emerging role as a key drone training hub signals that the U.S. Marines intend to be fluent in this critical layer of modern warfare well before they arrive on the next battlefield.